This is my favorite department because I love my bread. You know how I told you I love my carbs? So I understand we're going to be making I can't wrap my head around this, but we're going to make a healthy garlic bread to go with this dish.
Now you want to make sure that it is 100% whole wheat before you grab the bread.
Okay.
One way to make sure is just flip it over and read the label.
Unbleached, enriched wheat flour.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, and that's what it is. It's unbleached. We're also going to use a little bit of olive oil, and we're going to use our fresh garlic.
Excellent. Okay, terrific. So now we're in the meat section, and now we're going to be looking at ground turkey.
The leaner the meat, it's always better. When we refer to lean meat, we talk about chicken, turkey. So here it'll tell you how lean it is.
93%?
Right, and here is 99 to 1. So this is extra lean meat.
Well, this is extra lean. Okay.
Yeah, see? If it's 100% lean, then where are you getting the juice from when you cook
True.
it? You need to have, and what's 100% lean? And turkeys have some fat on them.
So true. Okay.
So the big thing is when you're in a grocery store, just always read labels.
Okay.
Extra lean, lean. It depends what are you using it for.
Which one do you recommend?
I mean, I like, you know,
the extra lean, right? Let's go with the extra lean. We're going to pick the actual fresh herbs that Sean needs to make this meal. So I've got some thyme here, some oregano, and we've got some parsley.
This always has better flavor when it's fresh.
Okay.
We can even grow these in our backyards. They're very, very simple to grow. I like these because they're pesticide-free. The difference in flavor between this and that little oregano in a bottle is just, you can't compare. Incomparable. And, I mean, smell it. It smells great,
it smells
right?
Great. It really does.
And these are cleaned already. Just have to chop them up and throw them in your tomato sauce.
Yeah.
Having this, you have to be prepared to use it.
Okay.
If you're going to have these in your refrigerator, they're not going to last very long. So that's the big difference between the fresh spices and the ones that are in a bottle dried up.
Sean was telling us that he needs oil for this dish. So you were telling me about really looking at extra virgin olive oil?
Right. The difference between regular olive oil and extra virgin is really the process that it has. So it's done more delicately to preserve the flavor of the olive, but by doing that, guess what else you're saving?
What are we saving?
Well, all the nutrients that are in there, everything, and olive oil is a great oil. It helps with joint pain, it helps with your digestive enzymes. Overall, it's a really, really healthy product, olives.
Wow.
But do keep in mind that olive oil is oil, so it's 100% fat.
So watch your intake, in other words.
Right, but the extra virgin is great because you only need a little dash of it, and you have the flavor.
And you have a flavor.
And it's healthy.
Good for salads, good for
Great
cooking.
for salads, great for cooking.
Excellent. And then we need to talk about the actual
apple cider vinegar.
Apple cider.
I love apple cider vinegar because it tastes great, it's good on salad, but also scientists now say that 2 teaspoons a day will actually help your digestive enzymes. Also, I wanted to touch upon the extra virgin olive oil because they complement each other really well.
Right.
This also helps lower your LDL cholesterol levels.
Okay.
So there are a lot of health benefits to each of these.
Before we start talking about the other oils, tell me about the enzymes and why that's beneficial in terms of digestion. What is that?
Well, when we eat, our food goes through a process. We have digestive enzymes that help break down salty food, that help break down sweet food, and we only have so much of it, believe it or not. It's not that easy for your body to produce them.
Wow, it's amazing. Now talk to me about the other oils you were telling me about in terms of like healthy oils.
Well, canola oil is a healthier oil that also helps with LDL cholesterol.
Wow. So stick to the olive oil.
Yes.
And if you were going to use something outside of olive oil, you were suggesting
oil.
Canola oil. Right.
Yes.
Okay. So great. We'll stick to the canola oil and the olive oil.
Right.
Gabi, my biggest problem, is salt. We were talking about sea salt. And I always thought that sea salt was a little fishy tasting for some reason.
But did you ever taste it?
No, I haven't. But I guess I'm going to do it now, that's for sure. So talk to me about sea salt and the regular stuff.
Well, this is the only salt I use, and I'll tell you why. Number one, sea salt does not go through a lot of processing. It's basically they take the salt out of the ocean. No, it's not fishy. There's no pieces of fish in here. They do clean it pretty good.
Okay.
I've never picked out a fish bone between my teeth, you know.
Good.
So the only thing is, and I haven't really experienced it, but I've gotten used to eating less salt in my life. Remember, we've grown up in this country with salt, sugar, everything. Sea salt is a very good alternative because it's not as processed. That's why people recommend sea salt as a healthier alternative. We should be eating about 2,500, 2,800 grams of salt a day, and we eat in our diets here over 3,500.
Okay.
Way, way above what we should be eating every day. So,
well, you were telling me that there's like different
well,
levels.
there's different levels. There's different levels depending if you're an athlete, if you spend a lot of time outside. Remember, we sweat a lot.
Right.
We have to replenish our bodies with it.
Right.
It's very important in our life.
To have that salt.
Oh,
You
yeah,
have
we
to have it in
need
your
to
body.
have it in our body, but we're just putting it in everything.
Right. Too much of it.
Too much of it.
Gabi, tomato sauce. You were telling me pay attention to that label because these sauces, they contain a lot of sugar.
Now, it may say 100% natural on the label.
Yeah.
It may not. Either way, everyone considers sugar natural. So it wouldn't be something unnatural. You just have to kind of pick up products, get used to reading labels.
I like the idea of having it fresh anyway, so it's going to be interesting
Well,
watching.
we're going to mix, I believe the idea is to mix the sauce with the fresh tomato, and they really do complement each other.
Great. Okay. And then, of course, lastly is the pasta. So we're going to be looking at organic spaghetti, but it's 100% whole wheat spaghetti product.
Right. We have to get used to going back to basics when we're eating. So this is a great product, by the way, because it cooks very quickly. It has great flavor. It's organic. Another one of their Archer's Farms are their organic oven-ready lasagna. This is great tasting. I've tried it. Very nutritious, and
So
it's
no
easy
boiling?
to prepare. No boiling.
No boiling. You just go ahead and start. You make your sauce.
Yep.
As soon as that's done, you start laying it out.
Yeah, put it in the oven.
And the flavor's there. So
Yeah,
you're not
it's
losing out on the flavor.
No, excellent.
All right, Gabi, so we've got everything we need for this wonderful menu and this wonderful meal that Sean is going to be preparing for us. So let's get to it. Let's go cook.
I'm hungry.
All right. We're going to be joining Sean Fralin in my kitchen, and he's going to be teaching me how to make the most delicious pasta dish, and it's all going to be healthy. Join us.